Hi, welcome to the Scholastic Literacy Pro Library onboarding video for teachers. In this video, you will learn about Literacy Pro Library, its benefits to you and your students, steps to log in, and its amazing key features. Literacy Pro Library is an engaging, interactive library that offers fascinating ebooks for your students to develop a love of reading and to motivate them to read extensively. Titles include read and think activities which support your students as they read the books independently. The portal also includes ebooks which you can use as teaching resources for interactive read-aloud sessions in class. Literacy Pro Library is a companion program to Literacy Pro. Your students can access and read the ebooks in Literacy Pro Library directly from Literacy Pro. Literacy Pro Library offers anytime, anywhere access to more than 1,000 Lexile-leveled ebooks for extensive reading, including STEM and world cultures. The ebooks in this library range from below 0 Lexile for beginning readers to above 1,500 Lexile for advanced readers of English. Look at the incredible variety of books from which students can choose to read. And these are not just any books. These are in fact high-quality, authentic, popular and best-selling fiction and non-fiction titles that students want to read. Certainly, there is a book that will appeal to every student's interest. Your students might be the same age but have very different reading levels. It can vary as much as their shoe sizes. Lexile is a reading metric system which identifies your students' reading abilities in Lexile levels. It also matches your students with books at their unique reading level so that they get the right level of challenge. The idea behind Lexile is simple. If you know how well a student can read and how hard a specific book is to comprehend, you can predict how well that student will likely understand that book. Reading within one's Lexile reading range with Literacy Pro Library offers several benefits to students. Your students will read with confidence, control, enjoyment, and most importantly, at the appropriate level of challenge. When students are matched with books they can read and understand, they will sufficiently challenged to improve, and they will enjoy a successful reading experience without frustration or boredom. Motivation to read extensively increases, and vocabulary and overall comprehension also improve. In addition, there are also spillover effects on other language skills such as listening, speaking, and writing. To use Scholastic Literacy Pro Library, log in via Scholastic Learning Zone or SLZ. Key in your username and password. Next, under My Zone, tap on the Literacy Pro Library icon to proceed. Scholastic Literacy Pro Library offers amazing features to teachers. On your home page, you can view your class reading data such as the key performance metrics, recent assignments, and recent student activity. Use this filter to view the data of the different classes you teach. Use this filter at the top right to view the data of different school years. This filter also helps your students to review their personal reading performance over time. The Students tab prompts you to open up the Student Overview and Assign Books report. The Student Overview gives you a quick view of your students' reading profiles, such as their names and reading levels in Lexile. You can also view it in a table format which offers more details. To view a particular student's reading profile, simply click on his or her name for more details. The Assigned Books report lets you review your students' reading progress for the assigned books. Click on See Progress on the book cover for more details. The Books page allows you to easily find, read, and assign books to your students. Literacy Pro Library offers interactive and flexible support to motivate students to read independently, such as read-along option, mouse over dictionary, and read and think activities. Use the filter here to search for a book you plan to assign to your students. Once you have found a book to assign to your student, click the Assign button to read the book information. The book pop-up gives you the information about the book, such as the Lexa level, genre, and summary. It also includes several buttons that give you access to more specific details you need, such as to view the book quiz which your students are required to complete after reading this book, read the book to view if the language and content are suitable for your students, and to assign the book to your students for independent reading. This book comes with read and think activities to help your students to understand the book as they read it on their own. Hit this button to view the activities. Here's a quick look at the read and think activities in the book Allergies. As your students read this book, they will come across these pre, while, and post-reading activities to support independent reading and comprehension. To read the book, simply hit the Read button. The book comes with audio read-along to support English language learners, beginning readers, and struggling readers.
Allergies by Sharon Gordon. Achoo! Achoo! What made you sneeze? Is it the cat? You might have an allergy.
If the student doesn't understand a particular word while reading the book, he can simply tap on the word for the definition. This will certainly help your students to build their vocabulary.
Sneeze. When you sneeze, a lot of air comes out of your nose and mouth very suddenly. Please cover your mouth when you sneeze, the school nurse told us.
To check your students' comprehension of the book, direct them to take the book quiz. Tap here to view the book quiz. The book quiz assesses your students' understanding of the book they have finished reading. Literacy Pro Library offers up to 30 multiple-choice questions for each book quiz bank. But for every book quiz, your students will only have to complete 10 questions. To assign the book to your students, click the Assign button. You can choose to assign the book to the whole class or several students within the class. Next, hit this button to send out the assignment. Your students will receive a message about the book assignment in their mailbox. Literacy Pro Library also includes teaching resources with downloadable lesson plans. These teaching resources are meant for you to use for interactive read-alouds in class. Here are the 6 steps on how the interactive read aloud resources should be used in the classroom. And here are the 5 steps on how to use the interactive read aloud resources for remote or online teaching. For example, in step 3, before reading requires you to open an ebook and share your screen via a web conferencing tool of your preference. Use the questions in the question mark icon on the top right of the ebook page to encourage and engage your students to discuss, think, and analyze the text. Looking for books to teach interactive read-alouds in class? Click here. Here are the teaching resources for interactive read-aloud sessions in class. These books come with well-structured lesson plans to support your instruction in class. Choose a book and tap Assign to view the book info. Functions such as read the book, assign the book, and view the book quiz remain the same as I have demonstrated earlier. To retrieve the lesson plan for this book for interactive read-alouds in class, start by hitting the Read button to open the book. Next, hit the Lesson Plan button to download it. The lesson plan helps you to teach the interactive read-alouds in class with the book in a structured way. This will certainly help you to teach the lesson confidently and effectively, while at the same time keep your students engaged during the lesson. The collection page provides all the ebooks curated by genre and subject area, such as Animal Planet, Healthy Happy Life, Mad Science, and Wonderful World Cultures. To assign an entire collection to your students, select a collection which is aligned to a theme in your school curriculum, for example, Animal Planet, and click Assign. Your students will receive the assignment in their mailbox. Scholastic Literacy Pro Library will benefit you tremendously. It's a portal where you can read and assign a variety of ebooks by Lexile levels, genres, topics of interest, and many more. Literacy Pro Library encourages extensive reading among your students. You can easily keep track of and monitor your class and individual students' reading effort and progress. The ebooks in this program come with after-reading book quizzes to check your students' comprehension. Titles in this library include those with read and think activities to support independent reading and develop comprehension. In addition, titles also include interactive read-alouds teaching resources. These built-in resources help you to provide effective instruction in class and definitely reduce your lesson planning time in a big way. Interested to know more about Scholastic Literacy Pro Library? Contact Scholastic Asia Customer Support today.